Before there were nations, before there were empires, there was belief. From the caves of ancient tribes to the temples of mighty civilizations, humans have always looked toward the sky and asked one question: who created us? The history of religions is not just about gods and rituals. It's about the search for truth, purpose, and the meaning of life itself. Today, we'll uncover how faith shaped humanity, from the dawn of time to the message that changed the world forever. Thousands of years ago, when humans first walked the earth, they feared what they couldn't understand: thunder, fire, death, the sun. These forces became sacred. Early humans created idols, symbols, and rituals to explain what they could not control. Archaeologists have found temples older than any written language, proof that the idea of faith is older than civilization itself. Religion began as a bridge between fear and hope. As humanity grew, so did its beliefs. In ancient Egypt, people worshipped gods like Ra, Isis, and Osiris, believing their pharaoh was a living god. In Mesopotamia, temples called ziggurats reached toward the heavens, early symbols of mankind's desire to connect with the divine. Across India, the roots of Hinduism formed, teaching karma, reincarnation, and the endless cycle of life. In China, Confucianism and Taoism rose, teaching wisdom, harmony, and balance between heaven and earth. Every culture had its own gods, but all sought the same truth. Why are we here? Then came a turning point in history, when faith became personal, not just ritual. The rise of monotheism, the belief in one God, changed everything. From Abraham, peace be upon him, came the roots of three major world religions: Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. Each carried the same message: there is no God, but one. In Judaism, God's covenant with Abraham created the idea of moral law and divine justice. In Christianity, followers of Jesus, peace be upon him, spread the message of love, forgiveness, and salvation. And in the 7th century, in the deserts of Arabia, Islam completed that message, restoring the original truth of monotheism with the Quran. Religion shaped kingdoms, empires, and cultures. Buddhism spread from India to Asia, teaching peace through mindfulness and detachment. Christianity spread across Europe and the Americas. Islam spread rapidly through Africa, Asia, and beyond, not only through conquest, but through trade, mercy, and truth. Mosques, churches, and temples became symbols of hope and identity. Wars were fought, empires rose and fell, but faith survived every era. Between the 8th and 13th centuries, while Europe was lost in the Dark Ages, the Muslim world led a revolution of knowledge and enlightenment. Muslim scholars translated sacred texts, studied astronomy, medicine, and mathematics, proving that faith and reason can coexist. They preserved and advanced the world's knowledge, from Greek philosophy to Indian science, all in the name of Allah. This was not just religion, it was civilization itself. Today, more than 85% of the world's population follows a religion. Humanity may have new technology, but our hearts still search for meaning, the same way our ancestors did thousands of years ago. The question hasn't changed. Who are we? Why are we here? And even in this modern age, one truth remains eternal. Faith continues to guide, inspire, and unite billions across the world. From ancient stones to modern cities, from idols to the Quran, the story of religion is the story of humanity's journey toward truth. And in the end, all paths of sincerity lead back to one Creator, Allah, the source of all wisdom, mercy, and light. Indeed, to Allah we belong, and to Him we shall return. Quran 2:156.